bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Rangers have won the draw, and we are now underway. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Here's a short pass to McKinnon. Colorado's got it from behind the net. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Unloads from the blue line. We got a stoppage in play. Almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest. This was a great play by the tender.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. They gain the zone from the left side. The Avs have it from their own end. Here we go. Odd man rush here. A feed out front. He scores! What a play! The Avs have to be feeling good about this start here, Cheryl.
Yeah, I know it's not rocket science, James, but you certainly play different when you have the lead than when you don't. And when you're the away team and setting the tone, that's a good start.
Coyle's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. The Rangers gain possession. Through center. Handles the puck from the left side. There's a chance in front. And it carries off a twig in front of the net. Picks off the pass. He grabs the puck here at the point. And he makes the stop with the glove to get a piece of it.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shoot.
And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Avs have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. New York's got the puck along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Drury. Reaches out and uses the stick. Drury's got it along the wing. He's got a little jump. All alone. He scores! What a shot! New York's put themselves on the board, and they've got a 1-goal lead.
They certainly feel a lot better right now, James, than they did at the beginning of the game where they got into a multiple goal deficit. But they pushed, they had good habits, and they find themselves within one.
Moves the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Sabinishad. To the front! And through the chaos, they score!
It sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
The center and wide into position. Parsons won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Miller's got it along the wing. Avoids the defender. Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. He might have a step here. Not sure what happened there. They score! And the back and forth continues here tonight.
Well, they've been trading counterattacks, and it's highly entertaining for everyone in the building, perhaps except for the goaltenders and the coaches.
Past the midway mark in this period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. New York's ready to go on the attack. Brzezinski's got the puck. Centering pass! And that's gobbled up, and we'll get a whistle for a face-off. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Pyle's got it against the boards. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Driving right to the front. Came up with the save on that play. Moves it to Miller. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Skates in behind the cage. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Shuts him down.
He's such a difficult player to defend against. He's got that wide stance. He's got core strength. And when you have that kind of power, it is so difficult to get the puck off you. He's able to create his own opportunity and get a shot to net. And the goal is they score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to give Nick 8 their power play, but looks like they didn't need it.
Here in the lane going to the frame. New York showing a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Moves the puck across to Lafreniere. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. The Avs are across the line and into the offensive end. Cutting to the front of the net. Shesterkin's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Trocheck's won the draw here in their own zone. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. From the point, they take control of it. Change it over! And it's turned aside by Shesterkin.
Well, he's showing great mobility here as he drops into the butterfly and moves across his crease with ease to make the save.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Shot! Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. The Rangers win the draw. Shot! And good last save! Big-time defensive play. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number 2 is underway. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts, and here he is on a breakaway! Tonight on the play! Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Dishes it off! Tries to feed it over to Lafreniere. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Moves it quickly over to Panarin. Moves it around along the half wall. There's an injection of energy with that hit. With the one-timer. Oh, what a save with the glove. Slotted aside by the blocker. Passes it over to Nichushkin. Takes the puck and will retreat back to his own end. Drouin's going to play it against the half wall. Sends the pass in front. And that doesn't go as it's off the stick. Turns it aside. Fox is moving the puck through his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Borgen. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Rangers have been the busier team offensively with plenty of scoring chances, just no finish, and they trail here in period 2. New York's won the defensive zone draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Nice feed inside the offensive zone from the boards. Takes it into the slot. That's turned away with the pad by Blackwood. Denies him again.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
The Avs played along the boards. Denies him, he got all of it. Solid hit on that play. The Rangers cross the blue line and are on the attack. And a stick break setup. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. And a poke check knocks the puck away. New York's got control of it now here in the offensive end. The Rangers played along the boards. And he gets in the lane to block that. Still keeps a hold of it. Dishes it to Drury. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Picked off. Quick pass to Lindgren. Oh, tremendous save on the Oshie's got the puck in his own zone. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. More than half the frame has been played here. Colorado's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Nice job tying up his opponent. Puck picked up by Taves. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Long reach breaks up the momentum. And now he moves it quickly to Zibanejad. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Caught into the glove by Blackwood. Now he slides it up to O'Connor. Colorado's moving it into the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Cutting to the slot. Decides to think about it. The Avs gain control of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Oh, look at the pass. It's in. He scores. Colorado's been dominating the pace of play all night, and Cheryl, they've now extended this lead to 2.
It's been a dominant performance, James, right from the puck drop, and now they'll be heading into the intermission. They'll want to make sure that they reset. You know their coaching staff is going to be telling them, listen, right from the third period on, we got to find a way to finish, execute, and continue what we started.
Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. The Avalanche have the puck in the defensive zone. Colorado's on the attack. Moves by the check. And that goes off course off a body. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Johnson. Turned aside with a glove by Shesterkin. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Well, here we go. The puck is dropped on period number 3. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Colorado's ahead right now, and that's the operative word right now, James, because this has been back and forth. This is all about high-flying offense. I know that you love this type of game.
Taken along the wall by Trocheck. Quick feed to Fox. Rocked on the play. New York's got the puck along the wall. Hammers one. And it tears off the glove and it stays out. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Taken by Natchez. Takes the feed. Tries to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Glove save and just enough of it. And he passes it up ahead to Lafreniere. Receives the pass. New York's got it along the wall. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Here he is, shot right in front. And a great save. Score! Time left in this frame. The Rangers have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Takes it to the front, and he's peeling off to regroup. Oh, there's one more.
He's got a gift to read and anticipate the play, and when he drops into that butterfly position, not only is he as big as possible and covers the top half, but he's agile enough to slide across to cover the lower half.
New York's got the puck against the boards. The Avs take it across the line. Centering to the middle, and that goes off a stick. The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Zibanejad. He got all of that hit on the play. And he loses control of the puck. McCarr's stick handling in his own zone.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
On the attack along the boards. Battle along the wall. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Picked up along the wall by Girard. Feeds it over to Coyle. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
Shesterkin's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Big time stop.
I love his spatial awareness. He knows where that puck is on his stick relative to where his opponent is. He's powerful, he's strong, he can shield, and he can take it to the net.
Here's a chance in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. The Rangers played along the wing. Moves it on over to Nelson. He says, let's get physical on that play. He got all of that one. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a short pass to Miller. And that's blocked from someone in front. Sneaks by the poke check. From the neutral zone now. Shakes off the coverage. And that's poked away. Moves the puck along the half wall. That goes wide. Scooped up along the wall by Lindgren. Final minute to go here in the third. They score! Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rocket.
Well, he nailed it, didn't he, James? Perfect weight transfer, beat the goaltender clean.
Here in the late goings of the period, Colorado's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Nietzsche has it in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by McKinnon. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post. Grabbed along the boards by the Premier. Just wide. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Too much congestion in front. Loses the coverage there. Makes a move in front. Scores! What a finish in all alone.
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles, but he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net.
Puck grab by Johnson. What a steal in his own end. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Gaining steam here on the attack. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down. And a strong effort on that play. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. Colorado's performance is one that you probably wouldn't look at and say it was their strongest, but they found a way to win, Cheryl.
Yeah, the numbers don't...
Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Rangers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Jukunin driving and shakes off the check. From the point, looks to make something happen. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. Poked away at center by the Lafreniere. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Big hit along the boards.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Oh, Smart heads up play to poke that one away. Puck scooped up by Meyer. They've got the defense outnumbered. Now a quick pass to Hughes. That's blocked. The Rangers will play it in their own end. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
Wow, that was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. The Devils take possession in the defensive end. Here they come on the rush. Tap dances around the check. And now it's grabbed by Panarin. He carries the puck up along the wing. Puts it on net. How did he stop that one? Still lots of time left in the period. Still scoreless in this one. Mercer's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Takes the feed. Takes a shot. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Passes it over. Stop right there.
He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly positioning. And for the shooter, I think it's intimidating. He makes himself as big as possible. And everyone knows he's athletic to boot.
They've got an on-man rush. Denied on the play. Oh, wow. Puck picked up by Kreider. Angles it over to Schneider. From center, they get into the attacking area. Here's a chance. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to sweat it away. Off the crossbar. My goodness, what a shot.
It sometimes happens in the game. You're not getting the bounces, but you have to keep driving the net and finding ways to get pucks to it.
Slides the puck ahead to Meyer. Smart defensive play there. Jostled off the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. The Devils look to start the transition game. Great reach with the poke check by Soucy. Feeds the puck over to Kaliev. Oh, what a move! The Rangers have the puck in the corner. With possession along the wall. The Devils get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he gives it over to Palat. The Rangers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And he takes the feed. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. New Jersey's got the puck. Moves it to Bastian. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. And that's turned aside. And he slides it quickly to Miller. Goes right to the crease. Scores! The Rangers strike! The
been waiting for a goal call all game long, and we finally get it. And what this does will give them some confidence heading into the intermission.
Fires it! Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top on the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
The Devils win the face-off at center. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone. And that's broken up. Slides it over to Cotter. Here they come on the attack. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Lafreniere. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Drives to the paint. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And that's off target as it hits the body. And gets a piece of it with the trapper. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Put your 2s up because the second period's about to go down. Been a fun one so far. Neither side giving an inch. Still tied here as we open things up in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Rangers are lucky that this game is tied. They've had a ton of turnovers, and they haven't known where they're going to put the puck. Listen, they've given it away so many times. Their coach is going to be telling them, own it, possess it, do something with it, just don't turn it over.
Big time stop there. Oh, what a save!
The goaltender anticipated that one perfectly. Why? Because they knew it was coming. Everything is worked through this one-time position, knowing how lethal it can be. Got all of it. He just didn't put it in the net.
And the big-time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Rangers take possession off the faceoff. New York's looking to break out. Taken by Cooley. Across the line, down the left wall. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Slides it across. Oh, stops the head. Scores! And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Big stop. Moves it quickly over to Brodzinski. Tries to get it to Schneider. Grabs control of it at the point. And he makes the save. Directed over to Hischier. Feeds the puck across to Cotter. The Devils carry it along the wall. Oh, makes the Stars! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
And the puck departs the zone. Loses his balance on the play. Feeds it on over to Rempe. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. New York's got the puck. Quick shot. Oh, what a stop.
Jones has an uncanny ability to know exactly where he is on the ice and who is around him. I mean, he stumbles and he's barely able to hold on to the puck with a lack of balance, but he finds the open player who gets a great scoring chance.
And he denied him there.
Even though goaltenders get set in their butterfly positioning, they still have to be agile and be able to move across their crease.
Stars! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
Checks one possession. Puck moved over to Panarin. Shot! Stones him on the one-timer. him down.
Shesterkin's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, the collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders. Brat's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
The Devils lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. The Rangers come up with the defensive zone draw. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Handles the pass. New Jersey's gained possession. Quick pass to Bastian. Feeds the puck to Palat. Moves inside. And he opts to wait for more support. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Intercepted at center by Bastian.
New Jersey's been so impressive tonight. They're stealing pucks. They're finding ways to put them in, and it's been a blowout. Coach has got to be impressed.
With the stop. The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. He stopped it. He stopped it.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And somehow he hangs on. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Cotter's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty. Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here. The Devils win it in the defensive zone. Slides it on over to Meyer. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Shuts him down. Slides by the check. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. The Rangers win possession here as we open up the period, and that power play is still intact. There's a collision with some authority. It's a 2-on-1. Slides it across. And they can't finish the rush as that play falls apart. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. Oh, what a save! Sends it over to Panarin. And now he angles it across to Miller. Makes his presence known on the ice. Scores! On the power play that he struck.
Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? Where they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert.
The Devils have been active all night in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this third. Carrick's won it. Feeds the puck to Brodzinski. The Devils have it now. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Big play inside the defensive zone. Dropped him in the open ice. Oh, they score! And what a counter punch they serve up.
Well, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it.
Lazar's won the draw at center. Poked away at center ice. Takes the puck at the point. 6 by the check. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, they can get one more. They'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
New York's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. The Rangers gain possession. Quick feed to Panarin. And he loses control here. And he takes the pass. Shot!
Oh, he's one of the best in the game in terms of that butterfly position. And once he drops, he's so agile to be able to slide across the net.
Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating body from puck.
The Rangers gain control of the puck. Trocheck's got it to the side. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Rangers have it in the offensive zone. New York's playing it from the side. Takes the puck behind the net. Takes a shot. Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
Well, and this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just missed by a few inches.
There's a save by Markstrom. Picked up along the wall by Bastian. And now it's over to Palat. Here's the great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Rangers take possession here in the open ice. Sends the pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end. And listen to this place light up. Oh, they have really got the cycle going. There's a hit on the play. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. The Devils take it along the wall. And that's a great heads-up play by Schneider. Brzezinski's got it deep in the offensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Great read by Cooley. And a great save.
Well, a timely save, and it comes with net front presence and tons of traffic in front, James. I'm not sure how he finds this puck, but he's dialed in, he's focused, and he makes the save.
Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. The Devils win the draw here in their own end.
So much time in practice working on D-zone face-offs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. New Jersey's taking possession in their own end. And he dodges the poke check there. Lead pass ahead. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Schneider. The Rangers looking against the half wall. Huge steal in his own end. Here's a short pass to Kreider. Quick pass to Brzezinski. Here's a chance. Stops him with a glove. Quick pass across to Meyer. Great read in the offensive zone by Carrick. He was totally locked in on that play. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
New Jersey's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. The Devils have it from their own end. A chance in the rush here. Oh, my goodness, what a save there. The Rangers have the puck now. Solid check to slow him down. Quick feed to Gorgon. Denies him with the save. Toss to the front. Oh, they do it again.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
And he moves it up to Trocheck. And he sidesteps the check there. With the stop. Scooped up along the wall by Holla. And that'll do it from ringside here. New Jersey's performance wasn't exactly one of dominance, but they just seemed to be opportunistic out there, Cheryl.
Listen, their opponent held the majority of the possession.
Ago. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Devils get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Shot denies him!
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real
what a chance here! Here's the pass! Can't get it to go as they miss the net on the play! Moves it to Meyer. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Picks it off, they go back on the attack. Made the stop on the play. Redirected off a stick. Moves it quickly over to Hamilton. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. A chance in front! Big save by the goaltender washing that one.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. The Devils win the faceoff. The Avs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Picked up along the boards by Pesci. Sends the pass over. Centering pass! And that's intercepted. Oh, look at this. On-man rush. Chance in front. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Markstrom.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. All alone. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender. The Avs ready to go on the attack. Oh, what a great save by Markstrom. New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. Colorado's ready to go on the attack. Poked away by Dumoulin. And he totally whiffs on that one. Grabbed along the boards by Manson. That's gloved by Markstrom. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. Looks to set up at the point now. And the Tendy's going to hang on and get a whistle here and a reset, much-needed one at that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
Hughes quick on the draw. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by McKinnon. Puck grab by Taves. Blocked away by Markstrom.
Well, a great scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Gets it back. Shakes loose. Feeds it over. Puck scooped up by McCall. Picked off. Oh, what a save in front. Gets the puck over to McKinnon. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. The Devils get a hold of the puck in their own end. Good read with the stick to break that up. Colorado's got the puck. Quick pass to Natchez. Along the half wall with the puck. The Devils have a hold of it in the defensive zone. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Back to the blue line. Passes over to Dillon. Quick feed to Palat. Here he is. Takes the shot. Oh, great save by Blackwood. There's another consecutive save. The Devils gain possession along the wall.
Coach is just loving these types of shifts. A lot of pressure and effort in this one.
A chance. Off the mask. Kicked out that way. The Avs move to the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Devils need to keep their foot on the gas. They had the majority of the shots in this one, and they haven't been rewarded yet, but they've had some high-danger chances. It'll go in eventually if they continue to put it towards the net.
Thunderous collision along the wall. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Markstrom.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here's a short pass to Hughes. Takes the shot. Oh, a clutch save. Drills him. That's some smart heads-up defensive play. He's got a step. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. Moves it to Hughes. Taken along the wall by Nelson. Broken up in the neutral zone by Cutter. Slides the puck over. Here's the pass. Moves it to the middle. Great poke check on the reach. Picked up along the wall by Coyle. And now it's grabbed by Manson. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. Siegenthaler's got it in the defensive end. They move the puck out of harm's way. Moves it quickly over to Colton. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Quick shot! Gets a piece of it to make the save. Colorado's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Looks to pass it to Tatar. Nice dish from the left wing. Moves it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. On the right side, takes the pass. Here's a chance. Sends it over. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Big time stop there.
As a former defender, those tough players who are difficult to move off of their skates, it is so hard to defend. They've got that wide stance. They use their body positioning to their advantage. They can shield the puck. It is so difficult to get inside, and they know how to get the puck to the net at the appropriate time. This is exactly what happens here, but the goaltender makes a save.
Sends it out front, and that's stopped. Handles the puck. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. And it's a quick pass to Landeskog. Shot! Denies him in close.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that? He's off the one-timer. Scores! It's Timo time tonight. Timo Meier makes it count.
We see players work on this all the time in practice, and he gets teed up perfectly for a one-time score.
Here in the late goings of the period, New Jersey's up 1-0. Puck picked up by Cage. Nichushkin's got it in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Hamilton. And he takes the feed. The Avs look to start the transition game. Coughs it up at center. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Here's a shot. Oh, and there's a great save by Blackwood. Tosses it to Nietzsche brings it in. And a good solid hit on that play. Still has possession. Taken by Hischer. Oh, what a stop by Blackwood.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges
to make that save with time winding down. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Colorado's generating a lot of offensive scoring chances here, James, but they can't seem to solve the goaltender. Listen, this is when you can't get frustrated. You have to stick with the game plan, continue to move the puck with motion, and drive the paint.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. New Jersey's got the lead early in the third period. They have been the far busier team offensively tonight. The Devils win the face-off.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Officials calling for a timeout here on the ice, allowing for both teams to get a breather here. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. New Jersey's ahead 1-0. Slides it across to Nichushkin. Shakes off the coverage. And that pass is redirected. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. And sends it just out of reach. The Avalanche have taken possession in their own end. Here's a race for the loose puck. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that goes off a player in front. Taves works it around near the point. Quick feed to Hughes. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here he is, wristed on net. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and the hit has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Here's a short pass to Nelson. Into the corner of the attacking area. Looks to get the puck over to Girard. The Avs take it along the wing. And now he moves it quickly to Manson. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Nelson. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Loses the coverage there. And he keeps possession. From the place 99 made famous. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. The Avs gain possession in their own end. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Scooped up along the wall by Lekanen. Scores! Wow! Hopping bottles off the top corner.
What a snipe, James. And that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Moves it to Wood. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. Blocker save by Markstrom.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Big-time stop there. Woods picking up steam.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
More than half the period has expired. It's all tied up. And they win the draw here in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Fires the one-timer. Stalls him on the play. Puck grab by Lekanen. Sends it over to Colton. Moves it to Lehkonen. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Slides the pass over to Drury. Here's a chance to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Avoids the poke check. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Here's a shot, and he makes the save. Puck sent over to Hughes. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Slides the puck to Meyer. And that's intercepted. Look at this. Steps inside. Ran out of time and couldn't get the shot off. Hammers a shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. In close. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. In the final moments of this period, we got a tie game. The Devils win the draw on their own end. Through center along the wing. Scoops up the puck now. Quick pass to Tatar. Cuts to the point. Fantastic save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
The Devils are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. New Jersey's got it into the offensive zone. Pumps it away in his own end. Passes the puck over to Wood. 9 seconds, and he makes the save. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Cheryl, this is one of those games that the analytics departments will look at and say, the math doesn't add up here.
Well, and sometimes it's about the eye test, and you look up at the scoreboard. Yeah, they're victorious in this one. They didn't have the majority of...
Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Avs take possession to get this one underway. And he serves it across to MaakY. The Avs played along the boards. Oh, great move to shake off the check. Look at that, he's creating a whole lot of space there. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Just misses.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas and they try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
The Avalanche have it in their own zone. They've got numbers here. Keeps it over on the rush. Slides it back to the blue line. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Comes into the paint. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
And he sidesteps the check there. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Quick shot. Scores! Off the one-timer, a beaut.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass. He gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer, and executes with a beauty.
Still lots of time left in the period. 1-0 the score. Puck scooped up by Miller. New York's on the attack. Fires it on net. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. Stuffs him again.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His team's got to help him out.
Nelson's got it against the boards. And he hangs on to the puck. Nice poke check. New York's got it from behind the net. And he takes the dish. New York's got it in their own zone. Oh, look at this. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Can't connect. Huge steal at his own end. Here we go, 2-on-1. And they fail to capitalize on the play. And that's blocked. The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Jones. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kreider. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Pass to Johnson. Takes the pass. Here's an odd man rush. Oh, here we go. He scores! What a little puck luck for the play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Parsonen's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Tries to get the puck over to Kelly. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Slides the puck across to Nichushkin. Look out, here they come on the attack. Moves the puck. We got a stoppage, let's get the call. The Rangers are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call. As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular. Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there. Running interference is part of the game, but guess what? You got to be smart about it. You have to allow your opponent to move freely to find that puck. You can get in the way a little bit, but too much, you're going to get the interference call.
He's got a step. Here he is in close. The score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
New York's got up by 1 here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
Their man's now out of the box, and they'll take advantage on the power play. Drives it to the crease. Glove save made by Blackwood. Takes the feed from the left side. New York's gained possession along the boards. The Rangers' man advantage is over.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up. But you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, it means nothing.
Nearing the final 60 seconds here in this first period. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Woods got it along the wing. What a steal in his own end.
New York's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Well, let's see if we can get some fireworks going here as period number 2 is underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Colorado's trailing by 1 after the first period, James, because of the turnovers and the number of them. I mean, they've been static when the puck's on their stick. There's been no motion, and their opponent has closed quickly. They need to change that if they want to get back in this game.
Lots of time left in this period. The Rangers are clinging to a 2-1 lead. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Quick feed to Panarin. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Nichushkin. Nichus plays the puck. Puts it on there.
They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
The Rangers win the draw here in the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Zibanejad. Hammers it on net. Denies him on the stopper. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Colorado's grabbed a hold of the puck. Takes the feed. Makar's gained the line and on the attack. Puck picked up by Drouin. Can't maintain possession. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Nice zone entry on the left side. Here's a centering pass. He scores! What a goal! New York's rolling now, having taken a 1-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, they got to be a wave of momentum that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
The Avs win it. Here's a short pass to Manson. Drury's got the puck. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Carrick's lugging the puck. Moves it to Gerard. Oh, this looks dangerous. Steps inside. Oh, and a great defensive play ends that rush. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. New York's message going into this one, when we talked to them at the morning skate, was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. Sends it quickly to McKinnon. Colorado's in now. The Avalanche all alone. He scores! Talk about staying with the play.
It's all about being strong. You have to have that center of gravity. You also have to have a lot of core strength to be able to ward off your opponent and shield the puck like he this. He drops into the butterfly. You want to make sure that you take away the top of the net, but you know you got the lower net covered, and the agility to be able to move across the crease is an example right there.
And moves the puck into a high-pressure situation. Oh, great poke save by the Tendy. Sends it in front, and he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Handles the pass from his goalie. And he slides it quickly to Natchez. 2-on-1, here we go! Oh, spectacular save to shut down the rush! Broken up by Perssonen. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Rempe's going to play it against the half wall. The Rangers have it from the corner. Grabbed along the boards by Perssonen. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front!
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Taken by Taves. And that's off a stick. Taken along the wall by Nelson. Great positioning in the defensive end.
New York's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Makar's got it along the boards. Passes it over. And that's poked away by Borgen. Quick pass over. It's a 2-on-1. Shuts the door. Whoa, what a save. Tries to get the puck. Look at this. 2-on-1. Stopped. And the rush ends. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Rangers came into this one with one thought on mind. Lots of pucks to the net, and they continue to lead here late in the second. New York's got possession here in their own end. Through center. Receives the pass. Oh, club save and a beauty. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message.
Still, I guess they weren't saved by the ball there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Here we go, period number 3. It's been a back-and-forth affair, and it's been a fun one tonight. And some textbook body contact there. Moves it quickly over to Taves.
Blackwood's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it was a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around him.
That knocks him off the puck. Sends a pass over. Now a quick pass to Borgen. Quick pass to Panarin. The Rangers played along the boards. Here he is in close. Turned aside with the glove by Blackwood. Taves carries the puck in his own zone. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. Directs it on over to McKinnon. Takes a shot. Waffle boarded by Shesterkin. Natchez will play into the corner. Here he is in front. Big save.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Pushes it across to Drouin. From point blank. Sensational stop by Shesterkin.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
To his teammate. Passes it in front. And that's intercepted. Passes on over to Brodzinski. And that's knocked away by Nelson. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. From the point, they take control of it. Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Moves the puck up to Drouin. Dishes it to Nelson. Jabs the puck away. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Can't get a hold of that pass. And there's the whistle icing the call. Well past the midway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Colorado's got it, and they're on the attack.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Works it across to Miller, trying to shake loose. He's in, all alone. Oh, what a save! Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Rempe. Solid hit on the play. Unable to reach that one. Uses the force on that hit. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Fires it. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets Sullivan with the paddle.
Well, he's showing great mobility.
So they take a drive to clutch city as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Poked away by Matruskin. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Here they come on the attack. Feeds it across. Great pressure to force the turnover by McKinnon. And a great save.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Pass out front. And he opts to backtrack here at the play. Rips it. Scores! And a big-time goal here in the third. Evens things up.
Well, there wasn't much wiggle room left.
New York's hard work, dedication, and perseverance has paid off here with a goal late in the third.
I love that they battled all game to be in it, James, and they get the equalizer in the late stages. And now the momentum is in their favor. They've got to find a way to attack. This next shift is so important. They have their opponent on their heels.
Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Shakes off the coverage. New York's got it along the wall. The Avalanche have the puck in their own end. Centering feed. Takes it last. Scores! Right on target. Wow.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it, James? That shot goes top cheese and just knocks the bottle off of the top of the net. It's bottle pops.
The Rangers, with that goal, have gone up by 1 here in the third.
Well, you're better up by 1 than down by 1, James, but there's a lot of runway left. Now it's a mindset of attack, but be defensively responsible.
The Avs take it from the side. And that's a great heads-up play by Zibanejad. Here they come on the attack. Can't keep a hold of it.
Panarin's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Grabbed along the boards by Miller. Takes it to the front. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
And we are all over with this one tonight. Well, this thing started with a whole lot of bangs, and then it kind of just turned into a chess match here.
Yeah, it really dried up in terms of the offense the last 40 minutes, and
from puck drop. The Devils have won the draw, and we are now underway. Let's move to the middle. Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. Quick feed to Fox. The Rangers move it in. New York's got the puck against the boards. Oh, wow. Pass back to the point. The Rangers slide the puck near the point. On the attack along the boards. Here's a short pass to Panarin. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Takes the feed. Poked away at center by Borgen. And he takes the feed. Moves it to Hughes. And that's turned aside by Shesterkin.
How many times have we seen this save before from him, James? I mean, he loves the butterfly position. He's real mobile in his crease and he makes the save.
Lafreniere is looking to make something happen here in the corner. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Schneider's taking it from his own end. New York's through center and now in the offensive end. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Back at the point, they set it up. And he hits one of his own. Huge save on them! He scores! It's in!
I absolutely love this goal, James. Where there's a will, there's a way, and it is a fight for possession. He's got the puck on his stick. He is shielding. He's very aware of where he's being jostled, and then he takes the shot and buries it.
The Rangers win the draw. Here they come up along the wing. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. Slides it across. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And he elects to play the puck. Gets it over to Jones. They've got a 2-on-1. And he's going to hold up here. The Rangers play it along the wing. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
More than half the frame has been played here. New York's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. New Jersey's got the puck. Slides the puck across to Bastian. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. New York's got the puck. And not much on that one. Intercepts the pass. And he's knocked off the puck there. Slides it to Bastian. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Miller's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Parsonen. Feeds it to Rempe. A chance in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Rangers are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. The Devils get a hold of the draw. Picked up along the wall by Cutter. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Loses the coverage there. Shot redirected. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Add the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Slides it diagonally to Tatar. Intercepted at center by Jones. Drives to the sweet spot. Scores! And that deflects in past the keeper.
Wait a second here, James. This has been waved off on the ice. We'll have to see if this is going to be a rule, the kicking motion.
The Devils win the faceoff. Quick pass to Hughes. New York's got the puck now. Here we go, on-man rush. Here's the pass. Scores! No, hang on. They're waving it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
New York's brought their A game here to the ring tonight. They lead it comfortably as we near the end of the first. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck now. Quick feed to Hughes. Handles the pass. And that's a smart heads-up play by Carrick. Handles the one-timer. Scores! yet. And he takes the pass. The Rangers cross the line and gain the zone. New Jersey's got the puck in their own end. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Blocked in front. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
New York's got a comfortable lead here because they've owned possession time. They've got shots through the net, and they've really controlled most of the game.
Breaks up the play with a poke check.
Markstrom's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Trocheck's exploring options with the puck. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rate of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the efforts. They're getting blown out.
Here's the front. Couldn't complete the pass. Dished on over to Heischer. Knocked away by Schneider. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. And that he scores! The Swiss sensation, Nico Heischer. New Jersey's been on their heels all night long, but they finally pushed back here in period number 2.
Certainly something positive to get on the board, but they're going to have to build on top of it if they want to really create some momentum and believe that they're back in this game.
Puck grab by Soucy. And he can't hang on after that hit. Tosses the puck loose. Sends the pass over. Centering feed. Picked off in front. Here's a short pass to Carrick. They've got numbers here. Moves the puck along the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Soucy. Oh, and he reaches out with a glove save. Wow.
All those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him bob and weave trying to find that puck. He does and makes the save.
Moves it to Brodzinski. New Jersey's regained possession of the puck. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Soucy.
The Rangers have been so strong all night long. They've been positionally sound. They've disrupted play, and they've really created a ton of offense. But in particular, it's been their interceptions and their takeaways that have led to the offense.
They go on the attack through center. Moves it quickly over to Holla. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. They score! The Devils finally get some momentum going their way now. Can they sustain it, though?
It's going to be tough, James, unless they can string some shifts back-to-back together where they do create momentum and have possession in this game. You have to look for ways to be first to the puck, be relentless on it. That's what changes energy.
Feeds it over! And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. Here's a chance in front. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Puck scooped up by Pesce. And now it's grabbed by Siegenthaler. Quick pass to Fox. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, look at this. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back, here they come.
The Rangers have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Oh, and here's the pass. The Rangers look to start the transition game. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Keeps a hold of the puck. Big time stop.
Markstrom's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
And he says no. Slides the puck over. Taken by Pesci. Quick feed to Palat. Here they come on the rush. Slides it across. Scores! What a shot on the one-timer. No goaltender was stopping that one. New Jersey's been outworked all night long, but they finally got something they can push back with now.
Yeah, they got to continue to push as well if they want to give themselves an opportunity to feel like they can get back in this one. And that's going to start with some hard work, the good old intangibles, and the feeling that they can get back in. And it all starts with execution, though, James. And you have to play physical.
I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Puck picked up by Trocheck. With possession along the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Devils take possession after that neutral zone face-off. We got a whistle offside to call. New York's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. Poked away at center by Persinen. And the middle frame almost done. The Rangers gain possession. With some open space at center. Gives them a jolt with that hit. Shakes off the coverage. Handles the puck. Shot. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission, because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. Well, 2 periods. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie.
The Rangers continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Now over to Zibanejad. From the right wing, he moves into the middle.
Cooley's team is flying out there, James. I mean, this is a blowout. He already has one. How many more is he going to get?
The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it over to Cooley. The Devils have it now. Here's a short pass to Hamilton. Shesterkin's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. New York's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. The Devils win it. Moves it to Siegenthaler. Great save by the goaltender on that one.
Even though goaltenders get set in their butterfly positioning, they still have to be agile and be able to move across their crease.
It scores! That's how you do it! Leadership to a T! The captain capitalizes! New York's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this third period. And they win that neutral zone draw. Scooped up along the wall by Soucy. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and it didn't get one more, but we run away from tying this game up, James, so it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
New Jersey's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. The Devils cross the blue line and are on the attack. Moves it around along the half wall. What a great read breaking up the pass.
The Rangers have been playing great defensively. Their six are in the right position, but they need to
Scores! The Rangers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Fox is stick handling in his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Panarin. The Rangers carry it along the wall. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. Here comes the official's decision.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The one-timer denies them in front. Taken along the wall by Panarin. Scores! Well, putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net.
The Devils win the faceoff at center. Here's a chance. Oh, and he just misses. What an opportunity there.
Well, just is a big word, James, because when you have an opportunity like this from a primetime scoring area, you have to finish it off. He doesn't even hit the net.
Denies him again. Slides the puck to Schneider. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Grabbed along the board by Rempe. Great save from in tight. Pushes it across to Meyer.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we, and just go with the goal calls.
Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Textbook poke check by Schneider. And he takes the feed. Quick pass to Cooley. Sidesteps the check. And he takes the dish. Takes the pass. And that goes off a stick. Quick feed to Cooley. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. New York's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Miller's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Sabinajad's got it behind the net. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Cooley. Maintains control of the puck. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. And now he tries to get it across to Siegenthaler. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. The Rangers have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Trocheck's won the draw at center. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Picked up along the boards. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer to put it home. New York's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Nearing the final 60 seconds of this one. The Devils are in transition. The Rangers have it from their own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Right in the low slot. On the one-timer. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Scooped up along the wall by Nosen. And there's the save. Oh, spectacular save on the play.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Can't hang on to the puck after the play. And now he passes up to Palat. Well, a tough night, getting even tougher these final seconds as the fans letting them know this was unacceptable. Takes that pass back at the point. And one last save. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. The Rangers really had their feet moving tonight. They drew a lot of penalties, and they made the most of them with those special teams.
Yeah, they created the opportunities. You said it exactly, James. They kept their feet moving and drew the penalties, and then they were able to capitalize because of the motion.
is just seconds away. The Devils get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is...
Picking up a head of steam on the breakaway.
Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Play is done. Penalty shot is over. Simply put, can't do that. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. The Avs win that offensive zone faceoff. And that's blocked in traffic. Rocks them. The Devils take it along the wall. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. And now he moves it to MaakY. Here's a backhander. Tremendous stop by Markstrom. And it's kicked away. Takes a shot. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Moves the puck over to Meier. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Centering feed. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. The Avs gain possession along the wall. Gains the zone from the right. From the point, looks to make something happen. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Slides it across to Coyle. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Puck grabbed by Cutter. No room for that one to get through. Colorado's grabbed a hold of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Manson. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Denies him! The Avs looking against the half wall. And does it again!
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He
scores! What a shot! Colorado's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
The Avs gain control of the puck. Along the wing up the neutral zone. The Avs take it across the line. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Moves the puck. Mercer's caught with the hook, and the officials saw it. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by one, and a real opportunity protected.
Coils won the draw here in their own zone. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Hamilton. Takes the feed. Keeps it alive and heads it up. Receives the pass. From the left side, takes it at center. Here's a pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Lets it go from the back end. And that's blocked away. Good hit to poke him off the puck. Play rolls on. And that's picked off from the neutral zone by Girard.
Colorado's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Here we go. Odd man rush here. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Colorado's been very impressive to watch in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in the first. The Avs take control of the faceoff. Poked away in the defensive end. Sends the feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Nietzsche looks around. Coming to the slide. Oh, great glove save by Markstrom.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Takes the feed at the back end. Looks to make a play over to McKinnon. Along the half wall with the puck. Picked off by Dillon. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Dishes it off. Taves grabs the puck inside his own territory. Tosses it on to Nichushkin. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Here's a short pass to Mercer. Sends a pass over. Shot! Glove save! Colorado's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. Takes possession off the draw. Moves it to Drouin. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's the pass. The Devils will play it in their own end. Slides the puck over to Nosen. Quick pass to Siegenthaler. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Taken by Coyle. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Cutter. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Devils continue to find themselves chasing the game here, James. I mean, you look at the possession numbers, they really haven't had the puck at all, so they're getting worn down right now.
And it's a quick pass to Natchez. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Sends it in front, and that goes off someone in front. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. And that's intercepted by Nichushkin. McKinnon's caught up with the hook, and the official saw it. Here comes the call from the official. Myers' stick work has resulted in a 2-minute penalty for hooking. The Avs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Colorado's got the puck in their own end. Long lead pass to Coyle. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save in front.
Frustrating for that first unit not to be able to capitalize on the power play, but here comes the second unit. There's still time on the clock to be able to get one on the board.
Shot attempt completely fails on that. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Coyle's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Colorado's taking possession in their own end.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Puck scooped up by Coyle. A chance! Great save by Markstrom. The Avs come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
The PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Taken along the wall by Hulla. Quick feed to Dumoulin. Sends it in front and scores! What an opportunity and delivers! The Devils have got one back, and does this change momentum now, Sharon?
It better. They started the second period absolutely flat, James. They're getting outshot. They need to find a way to pound pucks and get some possession.
Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Takes it into the slot. Monster save by Markstrom.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And he maintains possession of the puck here. Takes the feed. Intercepted at center by Nichushkin. Great heads-up play with the stick by Hamilton. Grabbed along the board by Nichushkin. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. Dismissed that chance. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Here's a chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the one-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. And he takes the feed. Takes the shot. My goodness, what a save by Markstrom. Makes the save. Handles the pass. Sends it over. Sends it to the middle. He scores! What a play! More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Heischer's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Offside the call, will get a reset. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. What a steal in his own end. And he takes the pass. Drouin's got it in the offensive zone. And that pass attempt is deflected. And now he moves it quickly to Carter. Here's the pass. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Oh, look at this chance. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Sends the pass over. New Jersey's on the attack. Quick shot with the stop. Great read in the offensive zone by Cutter. Picked up along the wall by Coyle. Colorado's got it in their own zone. And a poke check knocks the puck away. New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends one up to Hughes. Moves it to the middle. Can't connect on the play.
Oh, CP, you know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did. He pulled it into his body, and as he corrals it, he lets it rip. But hockey's a game of inches, and that one just misses.
And we play on. Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's all tied up. McKinnon's won the draw. You'll need more than that to beat him. The Devils have the puck now. Steps inside. Holla's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Well, that's a tough penalty to take at the end of a period, and it's all about the PK unit now. They've got to kill the time off, get to the intermission where they can reset.
And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. The Devils take the opening possession here to start the period as their power play continues. Hughes moves it into the attacking end. Here's a short pass to Hischier. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Lets it go! Can't get it to go. That's some smart heads up. They've got an on-man rush. Off it! A stick save and crushes the rush. Slides the puck over. Grabs control of it at the point. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled.
McKinnon's almost back on the ice.
Colorado's man is out of the box, and we're back to even strength.
I really like what this PK unit has done, and James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by 1, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
Bringing the physicality tonight. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that pass goes off a stick. Slides the puck across to Carter. Denies him with a save. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. New Jersey's got it in the defensive zone. Moves it to Lazar. Keeps possession on the play. Handles the puck. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. From the point, they take control of it. Passes it over. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Dumoulin's going to play it near the point. Blocked in traffic. And the puck's booted away. The Avs will play it from the defensive zone. Good stand-up hit on the play.
I'm not sure if he just got the wind knocked out of him, James, after that enormous hit, or whether there's an injury, but either
It's a 2-on-1. Can't connect on the feed, ending that rush. There's a firm collision. Loses the coverage there. Shot! Oh, a clutch save!
Blackwood's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Picks off the pass. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Tries to the paint. How did he stop that one?
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
There's a shot. Comes up with the stop. And he takes the feed. The Devils get a hold of it. Picked up along the boards by Tatar. Scores! The goal! Puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
The Avs have been the busier team in the offensive zone, but they still trail in the third. Play whistle dead, offside the call. More than half the frame has been played here. The Devils are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. The Avs get a hold of the draw. Colorado's got it across the line. Quick pass to Hughes. Moves the puck to Pratt. Oh, great move to sidestep. And score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, eh, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
And now it's grabbed by Pesci. Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Slides it across. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
Markstrom's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
And that's just out of reach. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Colorado's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. Heischer's won it in their own end. The Devils take it along the wall. And he takes the dish. Moves it quickly over to Pesci. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Carter's got it against the boards. Fantastic save! Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Nelson. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. Oh, and he whiffs. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Across the line along the left wall. Fires it on net. And he comes up with a glove save. And he slides it quickly to Hughes. Moves into the slot. Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. Pass across to Drury. The Avs played along the boards. He scores! What a goal! The Avalanche have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
The score doesn't always dictate how the game has been played, but it is a one-goal game now, so nothing else matters. And the coaching staff knows that this group is on their toes and have to find a way to attack the net.
Feeds it over! Off target!
It shows you how quickly the game can change. Instead of having a 2-goal lead, it's 1 goal in striking distance for the opponent.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. McKinnon's won a big draw on their own end. The Avs move the puck in the defensive zone. Driving right to the front. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
Taking away and he comes up big. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a tonight, Cheryl, kind of elementary thanks to special teams.
The power play is everything in these games, and they create momentum, and they also create a ton of opportunity, and it was their execution.